High-End Turf. Hope you're having a great day today. Soccer field, and I think we got a combination of about 3 things going on here. I've actually been maintaining this field since day one, since they built the school, and it's looked incredible up until this early spring this year. And I think there's 3 things going on. After talking with a few of my buddies that are considerably smarter than me, and then putting what I know about Bermuda in the mix, I think we got a combination of some winter kill from that. We had a week of super cold weather, you know, below 0 or right at 0 degrees, wind chills. I think it was the actual temperature was like 8 degrees or something for a period of a few days, and that's rough on Bermuda, really tough. Second thing is heavy foot traffic. I've actually done a little bit of investigating in the school and found out that this section right here, the big bad sections right here, right in front of the goal post over there, and then down on the end, have had excessive traffic, like you know, PE at the school where the kids come out and get exercise and that kind of thing, day after day after day after day, period after period after period, just a lot of foot traffic. So this has been just beat to death with the tennis shoe. And the third thing kinda started last year. Something happened with a coach here or something. I don't know the details, it's none of my business, but what I do know is this Bermuda turf out here got really tall. I mean, really, some of it was about 4 inches in most spots, but there were multiple areas out here where the Bermuda was 8 inches tall. You can't do that with an athletic field. You just can't. And whoever come in mowed it and just whoop, took it. You know how it works. They whoop, took it all the way down in one lick. You know, then they continued to mow. Well, those clippings don't break down that quick when you have that much. You're talking about baling hay type of clippings. If you can imagine in your mind an ant colony underground, how you've got all those little tunnels channeled in the dirt. Imagine that on top of this entire field, but the channels are actually clippings of grass, dead clipping. And what happens as it rains, you get thunderstorms, that stuff collects and builds up and creates them little ridges and stuff all over the field. Of course, you can't mow it off, you can't blow it off because it's kind of stuck to the field because it's kind of been glued to it. And the only way you can get it off is broom it or sweep it. So I come out here yesterday with my Ventrac and the broom and swept the entire field. It's absolutely spotless clean. You could have come out here and ate your lunch on it if you'd have wanted to. But the goal of that was to remove all that clippings, just because it, you know, lesson learned, you got to mow the grass. Bermuda is a high-end turf. Especially on an athletic field, you just got to keep it mowed, period. That's all it is to it. So once I got all of it swept and cleaned up, it's time to grow this back in. And the best way I know to do it with Bermuda is feed it and open the ground up, meaning disturb those stolon and rhizomes. And I've recently purchased an aggravator from First Products. It's a aeravator on steroids is the best way for me to describe it. The tines are longer. I think the tines are 6 inches long, 3/4 inch in diameter, whereas the aeravator, I think the tines are 3.5 and 5/8 diameter. I think that's right. I might have my measurements wrong on that. Which one's bigger, 3/8 or 5/4? I mean, shoot, it's been a long week. 3/4 or 5/8. 6/8 would be 3/4, so 3/4 would be bigger. 3/4. Oh my gosh, really? 5/8. 6/8 is 3/4, so 3/4 is bigger than 5/8. So the tines on the aggravator are 3/4, and the aeravator are 5/8, and then 6 inches long versus 3.5. And then the implement itself is just bulkier, it's heavier, so that it, you know, can help and get that better penetration. And of course you can run a little bit faster ground speed too, which is nice for a big open field like this. You can just go and tote the mail with it and get going. So the fertilizer's down, ground's opened up, aerated very, very well. These holes are really, really deep. Holy cow, I can't get over how deep that thing goes. That is really cool. So now all we gotta do is water and get a little heat. That's really all we need. Now one thing I did do is I fertilized the whole field, but I did a double application, like a really heavy application on the bad areas, okay? Because I want this Bermuda chasing. I want it running after that food. And so when you open the ground up, feed it, put the water to it, that Bermuda's gonna run, and it's gonna run like it's stolen something, I'm telling you. The game plan here is to obviously have it filled in before the end of this season. That's our goal right now. And then maybe even slide in a sand level, you know, toward the end of the year. But I don't know what the budget is, what the money looks like, so I don't know if they're gonna do that or not. But my work here is done. I'm gonna load up, go home. It's Friday afternoon and it's late, and I'm ready to go home and enjoy the weekend. Check you later. As always, I do appreciate you taking time out of your day to watch. I'll check you later.